The marriage of science and religion is a delicate balancing act, but one that you have mastered, Saladin. Your quest for knowledge is noble, and your people have a deep respect for you. But you need not rush into the unknown. Given time, the answers to life's most puzzling questions will find their way back to Arabia.
All right, and welcome to our first episode, of our Arabian journey through the ages with Saladin and ruling with faith. So I will be going over the details of this as new policies, but the first thing you can see here already, God King is now a religious policy, not an economic one. Nice change, I think, and there'll be a lot more cool ones to go. Other thing I have, so that's listed in the mod description. Also, I'm using a reroll button called a restart button, which is a feature that Firaxis has not put in. It's also linked there on where I got it. It works pretty well. It works only for single-player games. You can't do it on Hot Seat multiplayer or something like that, as Mama Ursa and I found out the hard way. But, you know, it's okay. Anyways, this is a pretty good spot. We got cocoa. We've got... it's only one Lux, though. There is sugar here, but it's not within range. I don't see any other Luxes, though. Should we move? Is there any way I can get both? Only if I settle on the horse, which I don't want to do. Ugh. I mean, I could... No, this is up here. That's one or the other, basically. Alright, you know, I'm going to hang out here for now, because there's a lot of better tiles earlier, and then I'll try to get this with a second city, I guess. We're going to be a little amenity-starved here. Not great. So we are running with the new religious things. We could change the game balance somewhat. We also have the winter patch, or the winter update, running right now. So we are running this on Immortals to see how all this shakes out in the end, with all the potential changes. So we're going to run... Ooh, 3 food in production. Don't mind if I do. We're going to try it that way, and then if we see that this doesn't change the balance too much, this meaning the rule with religion through late game, and the winter patch changes make sense to us, we'll probably kick it up to DD next time. But for now, we're running on Immortal for fun, and see how that goes. So, we should probably research. We got husbandry. Our Lux is an irrigation Lux, which you can get a boost to. I'm going to get husbandry first, because horses are good early. And we have cows. We need mining. We need pretty much everything of the early techs. Let's just kind of run in this way. See what our neighbors turn out to be. Hopefully nothing too aggressive. Okay, there's a coast here. So unfortunately, even settling for this would be annoying. I don't like it. So one of the biggest changes in the winter update, which everyone's talking about, there's a lot of small changes. The AI is playing better, actually. There are kind of... Our hot seat games we've been playing with Mama Ursa, we found that out the hard way. The AI is playing better now. I actually got rolled at one point by a good timing attack with a new tech. It was pretty cool. So the AI is better now, which is fun. And also, the biggest change is that industrial zones and entertainment districts no longer overlap. That is a big freaking change from how it used to be. Basically, so let's say you have your industrial zone... Oh, free experience, goodie. You'd say you have industrial zone in Cairo, and it overlaps as you would properly plan with another city here, right? So... You basically, there's no reason to build a factory in the city. You'll get no additional benefit. Not even a local one. Like, that's it. Like, one factory for a region is enough. You can still build an industrial zone and get the workshop and get that benefit that way. But anything else is foolishness. It was to be idleness, Brother Brain. So, you know, it changes planning a little bit. Ooh, hi, Giant's Causeway. And there's no speech on this one, okay. Means of some mighty fabric hurled into desolation by tremendous earthquake or some other equally terrible convulsion of nature. What does this one do? This is a new one, I think. Cool, new one. And I like astrology. I'll probably do that early to get an early holy site down. What is this? Terra Australis is for a continent. Land combat units that enter the adjacent plus 3 combat. Spear of Fionn, 5 combat strength. Okay, I kind of like that. I'll make my warrior a little stronger. All my military units are going to pilgrimage down there. That is my goal now. Pilgrimage to the Giant's Causeway. Make it happen. But entertainment districts like stadiums work the same way now, obviously, so you gotta remember that as a thing. More production or another population sooner? I'll take another pop sooner. Because then we're gonna start kicking out a settler. Probably gonna go coastal here to get the sugar, since we can't get it courtesy of Cairo. You, friend, are gonna go right into the jungle. We're gonna check the coast here. Oh no, there's another tile out here. I thought we were stuck here. So we can go right there, get double pasture. Is this a little tight on Cairo? Like, really tight on Cairo? But if we use the tiles to the right for Cairo, tiles to the left here, it's not awesome. I gotta think if we want to go freshwater or coastal. That's gonna be a tough decision, actually. Let's get the benefit of the Spear of Fionn. And looks like we have the south here. Ooh. There's a lot of Giant's Causeway. Okay, neat. Anyways. So I hope all that makes sense. And obviously, we'll be talking more about those changes as the series moves on. Goddamn good tiles everywhere today. Nice. Alright, glad I stayed on the spot. It's really nice stuff. Just have to decide where the hell to drop the settler. I'm going to check it up here. I'll get the goodie hut, but then we'll have to figure stuff out. No neighbors yet, which is probably a good thing, honestly. My neighbor lottery of my personal games has not been awesome, let's say. Has been less than optimal in many cases. Aggressive, angry, and very strong early, which is kind of a similar thing. So we just finished animal husbandry, which I like. Okay, go up this way. Oh, there's another freshwater here. So if we need to forward settle on someone here... Oh, is this a goodie hut? It is a goodie hut. Oh, damn, 2 goodie huts. So we gotta go up this way. Like I said, I'm going to quickly get astrology so we can get an early holy site down. We can get that boost probably from the forests maybe here or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter where we do as long as we don't block the campus. And that way we can kind of have a place to bulb our profit that will get guaranteed. Remember, that's the Arabian ability. Guarantees a religion. You get the last profit no matter what. Another good... Wow, goodie huts aplenty. I like this. Maybe we'll get something good from one of them. Yeah, plenty of goodie huts. I know, man. I know. It's a lot of them. Alright, so looks like this is not a bad spot either. It's just a little tight. Is that a river? Could be a river right there, or a coast. Not sure. TBD. I don't want to see what's up here, too. 3 pop now. Do we get for a 4th pop quickly? Or slow the settler? I don't want to slow the settler, though. The sooner we get to early empire, the better. Have not gotten any boosts yet to new continents, but that's not unexpected. We're kind of keeping a tight circle here. Haven't met any barbarians yet either. Most likely because... Oh, thanks to the irrigation boost I would have gotten anyway. Most likely because of the rough terrain. There's a new camp there, though, which we need to deal with. So we're going to do that in a second. Let me get the goodie hut. Archery boost, which again we could have gotten easily, so... unfortunate boosts off of those goodie huts, but okay. We got to deal with this camp yesterday, though. It's not a horse camp, but still a barbarian camp we'd rather have dead. So let's go with foreign trade for a bit until we maybe explore another continent. Change our policies. We'll do discipline. We'll do God King, because we do want a pantheon regardless, even though we do get a religion guaranteed. Keep moving. There's some spots to expand here. And the more and more I see this, the more I'm thinking I'm going to go coastal here with a granary. I mean, getting double cattle would be nice, but I kind of just want to get this coast going. I'm thinking here. I mean, we could put a city here, and there's a couple arguments to be had for that. That here we just get a really late sheep, a really late wheat, a really late crab. We just get deer in this here. We get pretty much everything we get there from here with fresh water and double pastures, which are good early. But then again, we're going to cram in on Cairo. I feel like that's going to be too damn close. And without stacking being as significant anymore. Going to get up that way. We'll deal with that guy quickly. We should have a really strong warrior now, thanks to that Giant's Causeway. Another encampment there. No horses in the vicinity, so it looks like the biggest danger is handled. Any place to settle down here. There's no real fresh water to be had. There's a lot of fresh water and wheat here, which is nice. I got to see what's down here. Scout's next job is there, but I'm probably going to settle this coastal one first. In which case, I want to research pottery, because that way we can get that going. We need to drop our holy site now. As far as I understand, this still works the same way. You can drop down districts to lock in their cost, which is kind of the idea. We can get a +2 here with the adjacent forests and the mountain, and then we can open up this area easily for a campus. Yeah, I'll probably do it like that. Let me buy this 50 and drop it here. I know there's a lot better things to put on the river, but the +2 would be nice. We're not going to get the holy site down now, though. Let's go back to the settler. It's still the key issue here. Nothing yet. I need to explore this area down here. There's a river out there, which I may want to drop the settler on, so I got to be a bit cognizant of that. But I'll probably do this coastal settlement first, after I deal with the camp. Let's get that done. Get this area more or less locked down for us. And then get a coastal city with the sailing boots. It's not going to be terrible. I mean, it could be a lot worse. Can we attack this turn? We can attack this turn. All right. Another goodie hut. Ugh, do I go there or do I explore first? Oh, man. My greed is going to be my undoing. That's alright. Sometimes you just gotta make decisions. Now we're gonna do good damage here because we have the boost, the Giant's Causeway boost, which is pretty solid. Let's go. Fine, we'll go this way. Antananarivo, are you the first one to meet? It's a new city-state, so we do have... I did buy the deluxe edition of Civ 6, so I do have all the new city-states provided by the Vikings DLC. Antananarivo is one of them. This one's really good, actually. Your civilization gains 2% culture for each great person it has ever earned. So that can give you a really big culture boost late game. Really good late game, okay early game. We'll get a 2% from our profit, though, guaranteed. So kind of another nod as to why Arabia is pretty solid on that. Military tactics boost, nice. Let's keep going then. Jump into this rough terrain here. The fact that our scout doesn't advance for shit. It doesn't really learn anything. I think I am going to go here, though. It's just going to be more room and better tiles late game. I know this is where you want me to settle. I know. It's... You could argue I should be doing this. Oh my god, this decision is so bad. Because if there's a good, like, river tile here, I'd much rather have that. But I've been exploring like an idiot. And I... didn't get the goodie hut even. Alright, well, we're definitely not going to know what's there right now. Let's go ahead and lock this down, get the coastal settlement. Like, alright, let's just think about this for a second, because now I'm really second-guessing myself, or quadruple-guessing myself at this point. If we settle here, we get deer, which is what? 2 and 2. This is 5. So we're going to get that no matter what, though, if we settle here. We will get the deer pretty close. I mean, so the early tiles here are so much better. But we don't have as much space down here. Then we could always just grab a coastal settlement down here and get the wheat, the stone, and the cattle. So if we do it like this... Sorry, this planning is really important early, because it's going to determine how well your cities basically do. Do it like that, and we do another one like 1, 2, 3 to make sure we have a lot of space. Do it there. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be good. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be good. I'd rather have the... I just rather have the freshwater bonus, and we're gonna have so much better tiles here. You know, I'll be eating into Cairo's tiles a bit, but Cairo can go east, of course. Wow, I'm really torn on that. That's a really difficult decision, because I hate stacking cities this close. Then again, I mean, it could be worse. I just don't want to stretch out this far. Because then the granary is going to be an issue. That'll be our limiting factor, is our housing. And we won't get a lot of housing from sea resources. Not even a good sea city. Can't really do anything tighter here. Alright, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet and settle the river city, just for the housing and the extra cattle I can't otherwise get. I may regret this decision, but I'm going to do it that way. Whatever. I don't care anymore, man. Whatever. Do what I want. Alright, so now that that whole agonizing decision is over with, let's go ahead and build up. I feel like building up at least a slinger, because I know more barbarians will be coming at some point. But ugh. That's not a decision I took lightly. And so you kind of understand how important early planning is on these kind of situations. But I think just the housing bonus early and the better tiles early are going to be really, really important. And we'll get a builder up. Foreign trade. I'm still hoping we'll find another continent. Let me start boosting up craftsmanship. Maybe I should get a builder out. I'm getting really greedy now because I have a really strong warrior. A Giant's Causeway. That was a really unfortunate goodie hut. What about the builder first? How many did that turn? It takes 7 turns. Let me just get a slinger. I mean, I'm going to have 2 cities. I'm going to need to defend them both. Let me get a slinger. Barbs where? Heard the war horn. Down here? No. I don't see any barbarians near me right now. What was that war horn sound? Scared me. Alright, well. Keep going this way. There is Wales up here. There is Wales. So we're going to need to maybe drop a city here if we can. I'm probably going to see a neighbor pretty soon. So, I don't know. Pick your poison, really. So archery's already boosted. We can get archery, and that's going to help us out with a good military, which we may need early. Irrigation is going to give us this boost, too, for amenities. Let me go with... Let's go with the archery boost for now. No, irrigation's going to allow us to get plantation of bananas. All right, now irrigation first, then we'll do archery. All right, so, it's so close. But Mecca is settled right next to Cairo, so it is what it is. I made a decision. I'm going to live with it now. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to live with it. I'm going to improve the cattle for production, obviously. That's going to be one thing we're going to be shy on here, but that's all right. It'll be better once we expand. So you are going to go ahead and build me shrubbery. We're not going to build another holy site. We don't need to, so we'll save our district space. Probably build something that's local, like a monument. Not a bad move. You can go heal up there before we take care of the northern camp. There's the barbarian. There's a camp right out here. We may get invaded now. But that's the reality. That's the guy that we heard going boom, boom. So I'm glad I took the slinger. I'll get archery in a second. There's definitely another camp in this area. Then there has to be. Otherwise, we wouldn't have those barbarians. Are you just hanging out here? Is this the camp we already killed, maybe? That's why he's not moving anywhere? No, he could be running off somewhere. Running away, eh? We'll see. So, Cairo, what are we going to do next? Builder, I think. That's going to be critical for us to get the craftsmanship boost so we don't overdo it. But it looks like we're not meeting another continent, it would seem. Early Empire's been boosted considerably. Good. So, let's go to foreign trade because obviously we're not doing that whole other continent thing. Met Amsterdam. We're the first ones to meet Amsterdam. We are. Awesome. So, are we pretty damn isolated here, actually? That's not great. But we do have more fresh water here, which I'm going to try to settle. Maybe like right there, it looks like. Let me just plop that down before I forget. Fresh water early would be good. Where's this guy going? And where's he from is the question. What damn camp is he from? How are we on housing? 4 out of 6. We can boost out another population. How much would... No, not that. Stay there. How much would this change? Is it 11 and 4 or 9 and 5? Let's do 9 and 5. We'll inevitably be required to get more settlers out. And pearls here. Okay. So I don't regret settling Mecca. I kind of regret settling Mecca there. I definitely should have probably settled it there. Alright, well, duly noted. Amsterdam is an old city-state, but the bonus here is trade routes earn +1 gold for each lux at the destination. That's kind of the way that goes. I think maybe they took care of the camp. Oh no, it's almost taken care of. I see. Let's explore down here further. Alright, so we don't have any civs here, and we're kind of backed up here pretty safely, which I'm very keen on. I like this. I like living. I like living a lot, not having a neighbor like, I don't know, Monty or something. Let's go. That tends to happen to me a lot, just FYI. Let's go with archery then for the better military, or mining first. Let's go archery. How are we doing on religions anyway? Zoroaster, still at 2960. Someone's got 3 great power points already. Big push for religions, but alright. Nowhere near me though, so okay. Haven't met anyone though, which is kind of crazy. And this guy just got in time here, so we're going to need to get this guy back for archery because shit's going to get real with a quickness. That camp up there can probably be dealt with, but we're about to get invaded. And that's going to be bad. Unless I can kill this camp right now with the scout, which is possible but unlikely. Yeah. Unlikely would be the word. But I'm definitely thinking of settling here, because we do get pearls here. And we get fresh water and kind of take up some space. So this is going to be city number 2. Or number 3, I guess. I'm expecting the invasion any second now, though, so... Yeah, that's what I was counting. Maybe I can get a promotion out of this before they spawn duplicates. Someone's got another religion. Gonna burn up a prophet. Starting the invasion now. Oh, I'm not liking this very much. Maybe the city-state will handle most of this for me, if I'm lucky. Take the promotion later. But y'all need to become an archer yesterday and get in there. This camp needs to get dealt with. Yep. So Stonehenge, again, someone's got a religion already. It's fine. The more profits burn through, the sooner we get ours. So in a way, it's advantageous for us. Yeah, we're going to still be dealing with this invasion, though, as you can see. Give me... Ranger for sure. Get Rainforest up the ass here. Get the upgrade here. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to boost a couple things. We need an amenity, because we're already amenity starved. So So we're going to go get the sugar. So with that in mind, we'll do this. We're going to go ahead and get the sugar, then we're going to improve that pasture with our first builder. That's our plan there. Let's get mining, so we're going to need that. Haven't met another civ, so the writing boost would be nice, but we're not going to have it anytime soon. Craftsmanship, let's go to early empire to close our borders and get the faster settler policy. At this point, I kind of think another archer wouldn't be amiss. So we have something resembling a defensive military, because we're about to get prepare to be boarded, more or less. If we do settle a city here, though, I could definitely see myself settling a city out this direction. Okay, you need to get moving, because this is going to get ugly before it gets better. Where's a good shot position? Right there. As soon as he moves into this area, we'll have good eyes on the barbers. We'll go up that way, and we'll go this way. I want to clear this camp before it decides to start activating on us. So Mecca's got 3 pop already, as we expected it to grow insanely. A little bit of production, which we'll need. Can we buy the deer here? Because this 4 turns to growth. Okay. So if you're going to grow there in 4 turns, let me buy another production tile here. So you can actually get production somewhere. Yeah, work that. Work that. And then you'll be working the deer. And that'll fix Mecca's production issues for the time being. They're trying to chase my scout, which is kind of funny in context. Alright, fine. So 2 archers will be fine. Then we'll probably... Oh, there's another encampment down here. Okay, we'll deal with that. Looks like we're going to be a pretty coastal empire for the most part. And that one just spawned a scout. Great, so we're going to get 2 invasions now. That's fun. So I'm glad I'm getting another archer, because otherwise this could get messy. Now, if I can somehow sneak around... Oh no, that guy got caught. So he's scouting for him, obviously. Let's clear this camp and this invasion first, and we'll clear the rest. Otherwise, this is going to get messy, but we do need another archer. So our biggest problem is going to be barbarians early. They've all found our cities, and they're all going to be like, hey guys, come here, it's free pickings, you know? So, too bad. Okay, now we got to run. Jagaram, Jagaram. We are low on amenities, we're about to fix that. Let's go with... We will kill 3 barbarians, that boost is going to happen. Camp dealt with. God, it feels like I have a Monty scout right now. I got 27 plus the promotion of the, I don't know, whatever the hell it's called. The Spear of Fionn, there we go. So we're doing really good damage. We're at like 27 plus 32. It's a pretty freaking solid warrior, I gotta say. I hope these guys don't go down here, though. If the barbarians get the Spear of Fionn promotion, it's gonna be ugly. Can they even do that? I don't know. They're barbarians. What do they know, eh? What do they know? Remember that? The scout's still there, and I really want to kill that spearman if possible. Alright. Settling. We can go with sailing, so we could improve sea resources. Open up that route, or we can go ahead and start getting horsemen, because we do have horses, and a horseman is going to go a long way to making this a lot easier for us. Not pertaining early war, so I don't necessarily need to rush. Let me actually take writings. I don't know if we're going to meet a civ right now, and since we're pretty isolated, like we're really isolated, getting writing up early would be good. Get our scholars in the madrasas writing well. I thought the game hung for a second. Hey, what's up? We can kill this guy really easy now. Yep. There's another warrior there. Okay, so we can't quite get him. I'm trying to get in edgewise here, obviously. You need to die, though, Scout, so you don't report back. And then we can maybe deal with that guy, no problem. You fix the amenity problem that we're having. Craftsmanship just completed. Excellent. So we need to... Do we need to change civics right now? We don't have a pantheon yet, so really no civic changes are necessary. Yeah, not really. The discipline's going to help. We're still fighting barbarians like crazy. Let's keep moving south. But if we're looking at settlement locations, right? If we're being extra greedy, because I might expand like crazy here. I actually don't need any more amenities. We're fine. We're content, yeah. We'll need to get the chocolate, and that's obviously not happening quickly for us. I'm just going to buy these tiles now because they just get cheaper as it moves on. Yeah, I need that. That's an awesome tile. Wow. Yeah, that's a really nice tile. Let's do it like that. We'll need more builders soon. All these things we need, but as soon as we can hit early empire, get the more settler policy out, that'd be great. So, Cairo is tight on housing, Tight on a lot of stuff. Let's get the granary up, though. Again, we've locked in the holy site, so that's no longer a priority for me. Let's just plan out some cities, shall we? Because we need to really think about how we're going to expand here. So that's definitely the next one. That's probably coming, but that's not, again, a priority. The land here isn't as good and doesn't give us a new amenity. That's really the issue. Here, though, does provide us with a good amenity. If we can... We need to make this coastal because there's no fresh water. So I guess here... Because here we have a chance of snagging those bananas. We get whales within 2, we get deer right off the bat, and we can get rice and maybe that deer. Unlikely, Antenna is probably going to claim it. We won't get the cattle. Alternatively, we can settle here. It's a little tight to Antananarivo, but that gives us the cattle in range, which we might be able to get and spread out a little further, but that's going to be a little more space. We go 1, 2, 3. We settle here, 1, 2, 3. No, that's okay. That's okay on placement. Yeah, I'm thinking that hill on the coast might be better, actually. No, but we have tight enough on production as it is. Not there, idiot. When we tight enough on production as it is, and having an extra production tile early would be good. So there, I think, is going to be better. Still a decent spread. Probably going to try to drop another one out here as well. Just to take up space, because otherwise we're going to get settled forward on, and it's going to be ugly. I'm thinking here. 2, 3. We do get that chocolate that way. We get crabs, double fish. Yeah, so we've got plans for like 3 more cities up here, and then God knows what else down here, because, I mean, there's a lot of space. A lot of space, for sure. Mecca's already tight on housing. We got massive population right now, which is good. Gives us what we need, basically. Barbers, what are you doing? Okay, Archer killed a warrior. Knowledge of bronze working has increased. They're still spawning the invasion. I need to get this guy dead, though. That scout is going to give the information. It's going to be game over for us if we're not careful. I'm going to bring my warrior back. I think we're going to need him. My spider sense tells me we're going to need him. Yeah. So we're going to get invaded pretty hard here. How you doing, Mecca? Good. Perfect. So we need to probably kick out a builder from here when we have the chance. Granary, yeah, that too, but... I probably want the builder policy before we kick out an actual builder. But now, what I want is a settler policy. And we're still out of... Oh, we're still away from our pantheon. Shit. How do we get a quick flip? Now, we could go ahead and get military tradition, kind of a slowdown here. Put a turn into that. Oh, 5 turns into that. Get our pantheon in 2 turns. And then start building the settler and flip it once we have military tradition. I can probably live with that. As much as I want an additional... I mean, this early, though, it'll help us kick out more settlers. So, you know what? I'm going to try it that way. I may regret that decision, but hopefully not too much. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch this scout to the south, though. I don't know if he had the... I didn't see him get the exclamation point. He should have, but he didn't necessarily see my city, per se. You need to run like hell, buddy. You better run like hell. Alright, get out here. Be able to kill that warrior, no problem. I don't think we're gonna... Nope, he didn't see our city. We can actually catch him without the second invasion going off, and that's huge. That's good. That's good. I like this. Alright, next. I'm constantly continuing on writing because I want to drop the campus. Again, to reduce the cost if possible. So now we're going to get surrounded a bit, which is not great. Sheer numbers game at this point. He's gonna try to go out and get me, isn't he? Ah, shit, I shouldn't have done that. That spearman does go ahead and do this pretty easily. That's not as much of an issue. That guy could be more of an issue. He can't move and fire, though. So if he comes anywhere near me, I'll be able to pick him off. Let's just take a step back. This was a bad move, though. The spearman's gonna be able to get me. Not awesome. Not awesome, that. That was silly. Oh, he didn't actually get me. Oh, there's another camp? The fuck? Where did this guy come from? Which camp is he from? From this camp too? Jeez. Alright, well. Let's go here then. And wait for that warrior to come in. You just heal up. Pantheon now. What can we do? Well, we have... Huh. Pantheon decisions, eh? Always the most fun. Because often there's no good choice. We can get a lot of faith from our stone. We do have double stone. And we will be working those tiles early once we improve them. And that'll be 4 faith from quarries, which will be nice. Alternatively, we do have chocolate. And what does chocolate give us? Chocolate gives us food. So, oral tradition from banana plantations. Only have 1. I don't know, what can we do, actually? It's a damn good question. Stone circles, maybe? I mean, stone circles is 4 faith, and that'll save us a lot of time and money, and we can also then not worry about having just 1 holy site and kind of make up for that. And we're not going to have like 50 of them. But there's more stone here. More stone there. We could also argue culture from pasture wouldn't be bad. There's more stone here. You know, I think long term, stone circles will be good. I mean, we could also do Sacred Path, but we're not going to be using that too much. We'll get +1 now. We are going to remove these jungles after a while. You can get Lady of the Reeds and Marshes. We have some marsh, but not that much. Nah, not really. Not really, actually. I'm thinking that we're going to go with stone circles. That's a lot of faith. And mines over luxury and bonus. We don't have a lot of mines over luxes and bonus resources. So yeah, I think stone circles. We have inquiries. Found this pantheon. Do it. Do it now. Let's go. It looks like that military policy of having the combat strength of these barbarians is going to come in quite handy. Turns out. Yeah, you need to start running a little harder. You can execute this guy with aplomb, no problem. That dude really wants me dead. Holy hell. He ran like out of his camp all the way here to try to get me. That is crazy. But I think we're going to be dealing with a second invasion from the south now. So it looks like our biggest issue early is going to be barbarians. Let's see if there's iron anywhere. That might affect where I want to settle next. So let's get bronze working. We could also set up encampments too to control our fronts. But it looks like this is going to be a nice area to settle out. And if we need to make this our front, so be it. I can live with that. Where are you expanding next? You're going to there. I'm going to spend the 70, I think, to get here so we can drop a campus. So again, locking in that cost early is going to be good. Let me go ahead and do this here. So we want that +1 at least. That's not a great adjacency bonus. We could get a +2 here if I was smart and didn't spend the 70 there like an idiot. Yeah, that would have been nice, eh? +2, and then the +2 faith from the madrasas. Yeah, Urs, that would have been good. Or maybe even here, like in... Alright, you know what? That was derpy. I'm not going to do this now. I'm going to wait 2 more turns and buy the 100, because I feel stupid. Whoops! The terrain here is not very conducive to us getting out of here alive. But he can't actually attack us here, so I can probably pick this dude off without too much issue. And kill him nice and easy. We can always run off if we need to. You healed up fully now. And a new civic. Alright, so now we're going to go with state workforce. We're not going to build a district at any point. And now we can change this policy. So we got our pantheon to our colonization policy and get more settlers out just in time. Look at that. As if I intended it to be so. Make it so. Alright, get up here. You got a promotion. Awesome. I probably want to take that promotion rather than not. We'll deal with that camp. We'll deal with the southern camp because that's going to be spawning an invasion. And then we'll, in the interim, be dropping settlers like a boss. Here, there, and everywhere. And then we'll see what happens next. But for now, I've been Urs. This has been our first episode of our journey as Saladin. And so far, we're isolated. And we're going to take advantage of that to drop as many cities as humanly possible without collapsing our infrastructure. And we'll go from there. So, till next time, I've been Urs. Till then.